Memorial Day is pretty much the unofficial start of summer, and what makes it official is firing up the barbecue and throwing on some Omaha steaks. Those USDA certified tender steaks, they're so good. And those super juicy, flavorful burgers. You know what? Why not both? Right now, during Omaha Steaks Memorial Day sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners can get an extra $35 off with promo code TJR at checkout. What a perfect way to spend Memorial Day weekend. You got your friends and your family, and you're just hanging out around the grill listening to that sizzle of the steaks. And the convenience of having high-quality Omaha steaks on hand, it's a must for hosting. Bring home the world's best steak experience with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code TJR at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Proving once again that we'll do anything for $1. This is the Extra Funny Podcast with TJ and Riggins.
All right. It's a little touchy situation here. There's a suburb of Miami. So we're talking about Miami-Dade County, which is where, what is his name? Trick Daddy.
Yeah, Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy resides in Miami-Dade County.
Oh, yeah, Trick Daddy.
Mm-hmm. And
Trick Dad.
So does one Mr. Dirtbag.
Oh.
Rapper named Dirtbag. He's the one that did that classic, slow down, little buddy, slow down, little buddy, slow down. Because if you clown, little buddy, might be found in the ground.
Oh, dear.
Never heard that. I thought you just didn't like someone when you said Mr. Dirtbag, but that's his name.
He's Dirtbag, yeah. Well, there's a suburb in Miami-Dade County that's having a problem being overrun by peacocks. Peacocks. And they're trying to do something about it by capturing in a certain, tedious way as many male peacocks as they can and giving them vasectomies. Oh, there's a vet that's doing this, and he's vasectomizing as many as he's already done 400. And they show video of this. I mean, they are everywhere. And then they said that they used to have all kinds of other species of birds around there, but they don't anymore because these peacocks are so aggressive. And they squawk and screech.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, it's just...
They're loud.
Are they
annoying.
Dangerous? Like with humans?
Well, they're aggressive, so much so that if they see their reflection, if a male sees his reflection, he could attack it thinking that it's another male. I mean, it showed footage of a peacock attacking somebody's car door, just ramming into it with its talons and stuff because he saw his reflection in there.
That's crazy.
And then people talk about how smart they are. Get out of here.
Peacocks?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
So they have to trap them in a certain way because they have to build these special cages that trap them because they are smart enough to know when. They say you'd never be able to catch one in a net of any kind.
That sounds like a challenge, my friend,
yeah.
Mr. Louisiana. I think we could catch a peacock in a net.
But this is all just it's stupid.
Yeah.
You're swatting at a gnat and swallowing a camel, as they say. In Louisiana, how would we handle this?
You shoot them.
Yeah, you start hunting and thinning out the population.
I knew you wouldn't be giving them vasectomies. I'll say that.
No. Yeah.
You wouldn't be doing
imagine?
peacock vasectomies.
Well, and with that many, you're sure to get some in your shot. Mm-hmm. I mean, 400.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But this is the liberal part of Florida, more so than any other place in that area. So they're saying we're trying to control the population humanely. And okay, well, in the meantime, you're putting the humans that are the top of the food chain that pay these huge prices to live in a peaceful place you're putting them on the back burner because of these, basically these invasive birds.
Yeah.
These big nut swinging birds. Somebody's running around with 800 peacock balls in a jar.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's 3 days of long work.
And CNN did the story on this, and it had the vet talking about how he performs the vasectomy on them.
Really?
Yeah. You just separate the testicles from the penis or whatever it is, but it doesn't take away their masculinity or what. Like, we know how vasectomies work. We know what they are.
Yeah.
It's just stupid that you're doing them on a damn peacock.
And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really think that I don't know. I guess I've never.
Can't picture it.
Like, do you see a peacock penis? I mean, it's just, it's weird to think about.
If you pet him just right, I bet you do.
So weird.
Play your cards right.
Now, and my problem with it is that they are dangerous. I mean, if they were just, minding their own business, not aggressive,
Lindsay,
I'll figure it out.
I
But
know you love animals and all, but if you heard these things screeching every time you walked out of your house, or when you're trying to take a nap and they're screeching everywhere, you'd come out with a shotgun.
yeah, the nap thing really threw me. You're right. And I mean, they are dangerous. I mean, if they came out and charged your kid, I mean, they're big, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But regardless of all that, they're inconveniencing humans. So,
Right.
and it's not, not good for them to be so populated together. You gotta thin them out. Not with vasectomies, but with pellets.
Yeah. Yeah, I got teabagged by a peacock today. You think you had a bad day? Knocked me down, dragged his nuts across my forehead.
And they were way more dangly than you'd expect. It's almost like somebody had cut them and separated them from the rest of the body.
Ew,
At the same time, it was beautiful. I mean, a gorgeous bird, but
all I saw was green and blue.
just right over my eyes.
Most colorful nuts I ever seen. But
So crazy.
still not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Doing vasectomies on the peacocks.
So what would you think, Riggins? Would you be for that controlled hunting
Yeah, for
of
sure.
them? Yeah.
Yeah, if they're causing a problem to the other birds and the residents, you got to do something about it. You can't just let them run wild.
Pooping all over the neighborhood tennis courts. And just, I think they showed footage of probably 50 of them just walking around the tennis court, pooping everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, is that a bird you could eat? I mean,
Well,
or
if you're asking that to a Louisianian, then the answer is always going to be yes.
okay.
Pretty much.
I wasn't sure if that was something that was well
Yeah,
known.
I don't know of any recipes for peacock or anything that's established, but I mean, a bird's a bird.
Yeah.
That's right. You pluck them feathers off, it probably looks like a
Tastes like
turkey.
chicken.
Yeah.
It tastes like chicken.
I mean, it's almost like you're eating a kaleidoscope.
That's right.
That's what your poop's going to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they just mind their business, but they say that they reproduce quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They're just humping and going, man. Humping and going. Probably a bunch of deadbeat daddies running around there.
Yeah.
Single peacocks.
Well, I mean, think about it. If the guy has already taken the time to, as long as it takes, to capture these things, get them into the office, and do the surgery on them, he's done 400 already. There must be a ton of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Scary.
But yeah, I probably would have already been in trouble for shooting at them.
Yeah.
All that screeching and everything.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't care how aggressive they are. I could knock out a peacock. I'm not a fighter, but I'm pretty confident. I'm confident enough to think that I could knock a peacock out.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
that big, right?
Well, I mean, if they're coming at you feet first, though,
they?
they can lean all the way back and come at you with their talons. That would be harder to reach the head.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'd try
You
to
can
kick it in
knock
the.
'em out.
I'd probably
Yeah.
try to kick it in the balls, and then he'd be like, "Joke's on you! I don't have balls anymore." Attack me.
Joke's on you.
You thought?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that'd be a good reason to have a big dog. You just let that dog loose in your yard and just chase them away every time they come around. But I bet a dog could catch one and just mutilate it.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
Yeah, I also don't think they're not trying hard enough. If you can't catch one they don't even fly, right?
Yeah, they fly.
Oh, do they fly?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I'm pretty sure with a net you could catch a peacock.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we don't see peacocks high in the sky. I mean, you
Right.
can do it.
Yeah, they're not getting that. They're not.
They're not in the
flying
clouds.
in a V formation. I don't think.
But again, all of that to me is secondary. It's like why you're even fooling with that is dumb.
Right.
Well, sure,
Shoot 'em.
but they say they can't do it. It's like, we'll try a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the same company's out there diving on boa constrictors and pythons in the swamps and all that stuff.
Right.
Come on.
You know, getting rid of all those iguanas.
Yeah.
I mean, they got all kinds of invasive things out there in South Florida. We ought to all go out there and help them.
Yeah.
It's all going to help.
Like, what's your trick to catching the peacock? He's like, a boat paddle. I just whomp him on the head. It's right here. What you mean?
12 gauge Remington semi-automatic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I would love to hunt peacocks, especially if it's that easy that they're just right there on the tennis court. You don't even have to go out in the woods.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And go, well,
right
you
there.
can't shoot them in a neighborhood. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can shoot them with something. There's always something you can shoot them
Yeah.
with. May not be able to shoot a shotgun through the neighborhood or a
Right.
rifle, but you can do something.
Paintballs.
Yeah. Slingshot. I'll be old David out there from the Bible.
Yeah.
David and Goliath. David and the peacock.
I'm going to call every one of these peacocks Goliath. And I'm going to slay them.
Yeah.
It's extra funny with TJ and Riggins. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. We go thousands of miles to handpick from thousands of carats to discover the most beautiful diamonds before they're ever even seen by other stores. Antwerp sparkles with beauty and history, but its brilliant advantage to you is the best selection and value. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
You're listening to the TJ and Riggins Show Birmingham, sponsored by Mandu at 2825 and a half 18th Street South, or find out about your first session being free at tjriggins.com/fitness.